It's been another week, and we are going to try and get through. And we are going to try and get through this update as quickly as possible because I'm going to spend the entire day working on PoPS, which you will see next week. Good news on this side, we have wrapped shooting on episode 5. Some of you may consider it spoilers, just wanted to give you a heads up ahead of time. Here is the last night of shooting. So it's supposed to be the last night of shooting. Tuesday night. It's pretty windy. And that's the way it is. If you don't live in America, you don't know. But anytime you turn around and look through the trees, you'll see an American flag. Am I telling the truth? Who knows? It's 7:30. So now we just wait for the others to arrive. We'll start shooting. Wait. Hey! They actually got here before me.
Yeah, way before you.
Yeah?
That's why I'm directing this segment today.
Yeah.
Hand over the camera.
And I'm acting as everyone. You probably don't need to put them up well.
What you got going on there, Tim?
Let's set them up right now.
Box of rocks.
Oh, rocks.
The apostrophe is on the wrong side. It's for sandbagging the lights. The box of rocks goes in shoe bags, right?
You got it, yeah. And then the shoe bags go on the light stands so the lights don't fall over when it gets windy.
We all know that sand used to be rocks, so we're just one step ahead of them.
Or
Hello again. And if you do learn your lines right. Okay, thank you. Sorry, what's your name, Hayden? Brian.
That's how they do TV.
I think it looks good for you actually.
You're really cameraman.
Just from the what was that? We'll get the other ones.
Set and action.
Set.
Set and action.
Here we go. Okay.
Sweet.
We want We're gonna go one more time. That's great. How do you feel about this?
I feel great.
Are you moving to LA anytime soon?
No.
Got it?
Yeah.
Everybody? To wrap on episode 5. That was all shot by John Mistretta, also known as Snack Pack. Yeah, so we are wrapped on episode 5 shooting, and now I'm going to spend all of today editing, which is why I want to wrap this up quickly. Couple of things. The question from last week, breaking into the car to fill it full of flowers, was it creepy or romantic? Here are the votes. A lot of people just talked this out and talked about both sides of the story and everything. There were very few direct answers. Out of the 400 plus commenters that commented, was it creepy or romantic? We had 97 said creepy, 35 said romantic. So there you have it. Our verdict is that it's creepy, and I agree. And if you go back in that conversation, someone asked her how did he get in, and she said, I assumed he used a coat hanger, but when I asked him how, he said, it doesn't matter how, it only matters why. You know, and I'm sure I'm creepying up his voice, but that's a creepy response. And then there was a very large percentage of people who liked the idea of creepy and romantic making the best kind of relationship. And I gotta say, that's a little unsettling. Carlin was one of them on Facebook. Oof, Carlin. Speaking of Facebook, remember that photo shoot that we did a long time ago? Ryan knew a photographer named Bjorn. Went over to his place and he set that all up and took those pictures of us. And those pictures are now going to be on Facebook. I'm going to put them up on Facebook so you can go check them out. There's a link to our Facebook down there. And thank you, Bjorn, for that. There is also a link to his website down in the links below if you want to check out an awesome photographer. For the Kickstarter campaign, we are about to put a page on the website of the people who supported episode 5. We're not going to list how much you gave or anything, but we're going to list names of people who donated as like the supporters of episode 5. If you donated the Kickstarter campaign and you do not want your name to appear on that list, please send us an email at popsproduction@gmail.com. Otherwise, you're going to go on there, and thank you so much. This week's question, let's take a look. So I think this one is interesting, and it's from Phoenix in Love. Would you follow a web series if it was only in 24p and horribly edited, but had a great story behind it? So, how important is production quality to you? Would you watch a poor quality web series with a great story? Yes or no? And I will see you next week. And thank you, Bjorn, for that. And thank you, Bjorn, for that.